Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me here today. Jamie Collins, licensed real estate professional in the state of Colorado. And today I want to talk to you about 4 questions that you should be asking as a first-time home buyer. Now, if home ownership is something that you're thinking about doing and you haven't purchased a home before, I know it's stressful, I know there's a lot to it, you have a ton of questions, and there are a lot of resources out there. So I wanted to put this video together to keep it simple, to keep you on track, and hopefully save you some time, save you some money, and save you some stress. Question number 1, what can I afford? Now, before you go home shopping, you're gonna wanna know what your budget is. And it's a good idea to get a dollar amount in your head that is gonna be a monthly payment that you feel comfortable with. Then go speak with a lender and see how much you qualify for. Now, maybe those numbers match up, maybe there's a little bit between them, but you should have an idea pretty quickly what you can qualify for. We don't want to be shopping for a home that we can't afford and be disappointed when it comes to that stage. So the first step, speak with a lender, figure out the money part. And remember, it's not just going to be the monthly payment of the mortgage. There are going to be payments on top of that. Property taxes, there's going to be HOA payments most likely, sometimes there are not. PMI payments if you are paying less than 20% or other circumstances. So just be aware of that and remember, keep it as that whole number in the comfort zone. Question number 2, what is the housing market like in the area where I want to buy? Now this is important because it's going to dictate a lot of your home search. For instance, if in the area that you're looking to buy, the average home goes 5% over list price and you're pre-approved for $400,000, it isn't really going to make sense for you to look at homes that are on the market for $400,000. You might have to drop down a little bit, $375,000, give yourself some wiggle room in order to give yourself a chance of winning that home. Or if the average home in your market is on for 3 or 4 days on the market, you probably don't want to be waiting a week or so to see that home. You want to get in there pretty quick, again, to give yourself a chance to win the home. And the best way of figuring out exactly what is going on in the micro market that you want to buy in is speak with a real estate agent who works in that market. Now, they're going to have the best idea of exactly what it takes to win a home in that market and exactly what's going on, because they are the ones that are writing offers, hopefully getting offers accepted, getting offers rejected. They're going to figure out pretty quickly what it takes to win in that market and give you a good idea of what to expect. Now, there are third-party resources that you can use, realtor.com, Zillow, and the like. But like I said, really the best way to do it is just have a conversation with a real estate agent who is in that market day in, day out. Question number 3, what are the must-haves in my home search? Now, if you're out looking for a home, you're pre-approved, you've spoken with a real estate agent, you know exactly what the market looks like, you know what to expect, it's important to have a criteria that you want to stick to within your home. And these are must-haves. So if there are 4 people in your family, you need 3 bedrooms, you need 4 bedrooms, that's a must-have. Or you work in a certain area, you can't be further than 30 minutes from that area, that's a must-have. These are important criteria to give to your real estate agent so that it can narrow down the focus of the home search and hopefully save you some time and some money. From my experience as a real estate agent, when I've had clients that don't really give me that criteria, don't really know what they're looking for, it takes a lot longer and often it makes it more stressful for them because they don't exactly know what they're looking for. So get a list of must-haves, and it doesn't have to be super long, just a few must-have items. Hand it to your real estate agent, let them do the work, and hopefully you'll see the benefits. Question number 4, what should I expect once we find a home and we go under contract? So you've been pre-approved, you've spoken with a real estate agent, you know what to expect, you have your must-haves, you give it to your real estate agent, you find the perfect home, they write the perfect offer, you're under contract, congratulations. Now, what's next? Unfortunately, it's not quite as easy as they make it look on TV. Cup of coffee later, 30 minutes, you're in your new home. Unfortunately not. There's a few more hoops that you're gonna have to jump through. Now, this is where it is important to speak with your real estate agent again and get an understanding of the steps that it's going to take to get you to the closing table and ultimately get you in your new home. Some dates and deadlines are going to be more important and take more action on your end. Some others will be more behind the scenes, but it's always good to have a calendar or something like that, just with important dates and deadlines, so that you're never surprised by something, and then that way everything goes a little bit smoother. And there we have it, the 4 questions that you should be asking as a first-time home buyer. Figure out what you can qualify for. Figure out what your market is like. Figure out what the must-haves in your home are, and figure out what is it going to look like once we get under contract. Now, they're 4 very basic questions. We did not dig too deep, but I wanted to give you a basic understanding so that you can branch more questions from there, and hopefully that's going to help give you a smoother process. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to reach out if you have any other questions. Happy to help in any way that I can, and stay safe out there.